A model, a message, a lesson, a beat, a rhythm that jumps and bounces uniquely, individually in harmony with my brethren from senior to freshman. A model, song, silently killing them softly with a smile, a sway, and sachet that screams my name, aTone. A model, a model.
Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. What's up, Virgo? It's tax season. We're here to find out who is taxing my Virgo collective, what is taxing you, and when you going to see a return. All right, let's get up into this message. First, let's get to these housekeeping items. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. Next, if it don't apply, Virgo, let it fly. Take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone who may need it. I will be tapping in via the Kipper, pulling 5 cards to find out who is taxing my Virgo collective. I'll then hop over to Vice Versa Tarot, pulling also 5 cards from that deck to find out what is taxing my Virgos. I'll then close out your message with my Inner Wisdom Oracle to find out when you're going to see the return on your efforts, investments, and all of the above, Virgo. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's get up into this message. I hope all is well with you guys. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you. We're going to find out who is weighing, taxing, and in my Virgo's energy right at this moment. 5 cards, please. Spirit. A lot of you are dealing with some issues close to home. I believe Aries pull very similar cards. So some of you may be dealing with the Aries or have Aries in your chart. Go check out that reading, Virgo. But anyway, with you receiving sudden wealth, family room, community, house, and poverty, it feels as though some of you may be taking your taxes to conduct renovations around your home, adding window treatments, doing renovations around the bathroom and or kitchen. It's like as soon as the money comes in, it's out the door for my Virgos, but it feels worth it for quite a few of you because you are a little over looking at the arrangement of the home in some way. Some of you may even be taking this money to move and relocate because the state of your living situation is not as pleasing as you would like. So some of you may be relocating you and your family, and it's costing you quite a bit, Virgo, financially speaking, to make this move. If you're not performing renovations to your actual home. For a small few of you, there are grown adult children going off to college where your funds will be going with them, Virgo. So you may be hosting a trunk party. Prom season is upon us. I'm picking up on some seniors in high school who are graduating, and my Virgos are receiving tax money just in time to set up and prepare for this young adult's departure from your home. You may be a little nervous because this child is relocating out of state for some of my Virgos. So some of you may be a little stressed about losing the ability to access your child, but just know they are ready. Virgo, if you are wondering. They are ready. They have received and taken in the values that you've poured into them, and they are ready to go out into the world to give back what you've given them. I will also say for some of my Virgos, if you have small children, there are some value systems that you need to put in play, like restricting time from the tablet and social media and YouTube or online, being introduced to children being introduced to social media too soon, maybe stressing some of my Virgos. You may not be seeing eye to eye with the other parent. You may not want your child on social media too soon. And the other parent, when they're in their care, they allow the child to get online and you're against it. So that may be stressing some of my Virgos. Also, I just got there, in addition to the college departure, some of your children are wanting to go off to the military and you like, hell no, not mine. So that may be bringing you some stress, Virgo. But let's take a look at what is stressing my Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's go, Virgo. Two more cards, please. Who, my collective has been going through quite a bit of grief and loss and struggle and strife, intense environments and conversations, either being witness to or a part of, one or the other. For you, Virgo, as it relates to what is stressing you, a situation where someone wants to win by all means necessary. And no matter what you do, how much you pray on it, you feel as though you have to take your hands off of it. This is giving a hard head makes a soft ass. And someone that you love who is not listening is going to have to learn without your assistance. And that can be one of the biggest struggles, is to let go of the ones that we love, where we might have had quite a bit of control around what this individual did. Again, it's giving young children who are maturing into adults, and you have to allow them to make their own mistakes because they strongly believe that they know it all. They are telling you, I got this. I don't need your help. I don't need your advice. Some of them might even say, I don't want your prayer. I don't want your methodologies and ideologies. They're rejecting your assistance. Someone you care about is rejecting your lobbying, your knowledge, your wisdom, your offer of words of advancement. Is wisdom. Someone is rejecting wisdom and feels as though they can do it by themselves. They don't need help. That their money and their assets and their things are what will keep them secure and safe. And my Virgos may be looking at this individual like, when the lights go down low and your bank account can't feed you, what you gonna do? That is the energy of the mindset and the position my Virgo is looking at this individual in. Like, money is not going to be able to save you always. You need your people. You need a, a force greater than you to provide support and reverence. And you're looking at someone who is betraying themselves, Virgo, by way of the ignorant mindset that they are adopting. But let's close out your message and find out, when will you, Virgo, receive the return on your investment? I'm here to tell you, you can lead a horse to water, Virgo, but you can't make them drink. And you have to trust that everything that you've taught them, how you guided them and poured into them, that they will be able to pull that up out of them when necessary to face the challenges in their life. You have to step out of people's way sometimes, no matter how much you love them, and allow them to make their own mistakes so they can gain their own wisdom and maybe even appreciate you more. Hindsight is 2020, Virgo, but you're delaying the inevitable if you continue to stand in this person's way. No matter how much you pray and manifest, some of you might have even been doing spell work. You need to move on. And if you haven't done so already, Virgo, please make sure you are smashing that like button, commenting, sharing, and subscribing for me. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, Virgo, again, you need to let something go. Move on. That is when you will begin to receive direction, forward movement from generational curses that may have been holding back you and or this loved one. You may not understand why this message isn't being received, because maybe it's not for you to deliver it. Move on. Focus on yourself. Be patient with yourself. You're not perfect. And these curses, as they will begin to reverse, break down, and not be a thing once you're honest with yourself. Yeah, there's a certain amount of acceptance that my Virgos need to adopt in order to receive abundance and prosperity in their life, in this life beyond, in this life and the next one, if you will, where your legacy continues to carry respect and honor and integrity. It will require patience, trust, but most importantly, honesty, and you being realistic with yourself and knowing that you can't change certain things or people. And the path that your loved ones are meant to walk, they will walk, strive, and grow as they are supposed to, and know that you've done your part up until this point, and the journey must continue on, and it may not be together, Virgo, and that is okay. But that is your message. I hope that it helps, and until next time, peace.